What's up everyone? The new head of household has been revealed, plus Matt may have been evicted from the house already, but his dreams get even more crushed as MJ makes a shock confession. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Right before we get started, if you are new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I do a Big Brother live feed update here every single day on the channel to make sure that you know everything that's going on. You got 10 minutes to become a Big Brother expert, because I know a lot of people don't have the time in the day to watch the live feed, so let me do that for you guys. Hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button. That one really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and also I do put a lot of effort into these videos, so if you feel like supporting even more, please consider leaving a super thanks or hitting up my PayPal link in the description below. Let's get to the update. Alright, ladies and gentlemen and all those in between, my wonderful they-thems out there, because I love you all. Please be seated as we reveal the new head of household. It is, drumroll please, congratulations, Tika! I just want to take a moment right now, because I never get to do this, because this is Big Brother US. Guys, the first ever British head of household has taken over the HOH room. Yay! Can we all get a round of applause and drink some tea right now? I am so freaking happy for Tika. She is a British HOH, and I am very glad to see a fellow Brit up there in the head of household room. Very proud of her, and I'm looking forward to seeing what she does this week. But well done, Tika. God save Tika. Straight into game talk now, and Tucker did actually volunteer to be a pawn, but then he kind of backtracked on that and said, nah, I don't think Tika would do that anyway. I don't see Tucker going on the block this week. Of course, AI Instigator is going around. There are rumours on the street that Tucker is definitely going to be the AI Instigator. I don't know if there's any truth to these rumours, but of course I want to talk about rumours because that's, you know, that's the name of a Fleetwood Mac album. And no, I'm joking. That's a dad joke. But no, it's, yeah. It's a rumour, and we've got to talk about it. We have to address it. But the rumour is that Tucker did actually win the vote there with AI Instigator. I don't think that's a surprise. He's definitely the most popular with the audience, but I don't think he's going to end up on the block either. I think that was just a moment of Tucker madness. But isn't every moment of Tucker a moment of Tucker madness? Speaking of Tucker and his little Tucker, he didn't tuck it in because Leah revealed to the house that his condom box had been opened during his head of household reign. Don't think that was a surprise to anyone. I think we all knew he went to Pound Town, as we discussed in yesterday's update. Big thank you again to the paid actors from yesterday's update. But yeah, Leah went talking and said his condom box was sorry, I'll do it in the American accent. See, I say it so literally because I'm British. It's condom. Y'all condom. I'll do the American version. They said his condom box was open. Oh my god. Leah went and told the whole house, the whole freaking house, and I can't do my American accent for too long because it starts to waver after a while, but the condom box was open and the whole house knows about it, that Tucker had his little Tucker out. Now, in terms of who Tika is actually going to nominate, we've kind of looking at a combo right now of potentially Quinn going up, potentially Leah going up, and even Mackenzie, whose name was thrown around. It's kind of, I guess, what we have speculated as a Tika and Chemo head of household reign that we've been discussing would be probably nominate people from both sides. And I was right. You know, she's thinking of putting up one side, you know, obviously on one side you got like the Chelsea, Cam, Quinn side, and then you got the Tucker side with Mackenzie and all. So yeah, it's a little combo of both. I mean, even Tucker's name could still be in the mix if she wants to use him as a pawn. But of course, more game talk's going to ramp up today ahead of the nominations. But yeah, I'm interested to see what she does, if this is going to solidify her place as a player in the game, or if this is going to, I guess, divide her game even more to people thinking that, you know, she didn't really pick a side or she's wishy-washy or whatever. But I like Tika a lot. She has made some questionable game moves that haven't put her in the best position, but I really like her. Like, she's one of my favourites on a personal level, and I'm excited to see what she does. I hope she creates agency with this HOH rather than kind of coming across as a player who doesn't have a backbone, because I felt like that kind of happened with Cedric. Lovely Cedric, young Cedric. He was so nice, but my god, I mean, he did anything but grow a backbone during his head of household, and it kind of sent him out the door in the end through that blind side. But if he'd actually like stuck his legs in the mud a bit more when he had a head of household, maybe he could have created more agency to where people wouldn't have been willing to take the swing at Cedric. So I don't know, but I hope T-Core creates agency with this head of household. I'm excited to see what she does. But yeah, I think Leah could be in the crosshairs this week. And speaking of Leah, we do have a little bit of... It's all speculation at this point, but apparently Chelsea was... Because the feeds didn't show this, so I'm just going to talk through this as best as I can. Chelsea was apparently really upset at one point. I saw that during a conversation in the head of household room. Chelsea wasn't there, but you know, some of them were saying she was upset, she was crying, and it sounds like she was upset over comments somebody made. Tucker speculated at one point that it was Leah. Apparently Leah's already been warned 4 times this season, which is news to me. I knew she'd maybe been warned once, but 4 times. I don't know what she said there. But I mean, I found an excerpt online from a conversation with Rubina and T-Core. I actually didn't catch this, but then I watched the clip afterwards when I woke up, and it sounds like Rubina basically said someone saying something, and then T-Core said inappropriate, and then they were both kind of finishing the sentence with each other, and so it was like T-Core inappropriate, Rubina regarding T-Core race, and then Rubina says yeah. So that's all we know. That's the only context we have. So it's probably not safe to jump to any conclusions right now. To go, this person said this, but it sounds like something to do with race was said, judging by that conversation. Whether it was Leah or not, we don't know. That's who is speculated heavily right now. But we can't even say because the feeds didn't show it. And the feeds cut like right after that conversation happened. So, yeah. But if something was said by Leah, it's very disappointing. And that's news to me that she was warned 4 times. I just found that out now, and if something was said, very disappointing. If you are a Big Brother fan like I am, then you may want to take being a fan to the next level. You can become a member of Paramount Plus by subscribing in the description below. You can watch the live feeds 24/7 to see what the house guests are up to, whether they are talking about their lives, or talking about Matt, or talking about gameplay, or talking about alliances, or talking about just hating the guts out of somebody. You can catch it all on Paramount Plus by subscribing in the description below. Now, we obviously know that Matt was certainly head over heels for Mackenzie when he was in the house, and it would have been safe to assume that Mackenzie was the same, but no, she cleared things up. I mean, Matt has been on the outside making TikToks about waiting for her to come home, and about... He fancies her. Massive crush on her. But definitely, he's made references to waiting for her, and he's commented on her Instagram posts and all that kind of stuff. Sorry, something stuck in my throat. MJ was in the garden or the backyard, and she was basically saying, you know, I remember on the last night he was here, he said to me, we should have a hammock moment. And I was like, MJ, I'm still being MJ. Roleplay. MJ said, and I was like, no. And she was pulling all sorts of faces as if to say, no chance, brother. And then she said, like, when people watch back, they're going to see Matt being like, love, 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 love. And then they're going to look at me, and it's going to be like, no. And she pulled all those faces. So that's where MJ stands in regards to Matt. I think MJ's focus has definitely switched onto Tucker. I think MJ definitely has a thing for Tucker. But Tucker's got a thing for Rubina, so it's the season of no mances, really, apart from the HOH room last week. But yeah, that's an interesting update. I would have guessed genuinely that MJ was into Matt as well, but she pretty much cleared it up there, and she didn't pull her punches. She was very straight up about how she felt. about that situation. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching and you are getting a kick out of this season, because I certainly am. I'm going to give a quick shout out to all the wonderful people who sent in super thanks yesterday and decided to buy me a coffee. So first of all, we've got David Cushmore 8790, the legend himself, always coming through. Tom, you'll need coffee and M&Ms. Take 2 if you need to. I certainly will. Thank you ever so much, David. I appreciate your support. And then to the wonderful Kristen V, of course. Thank you so much, Kristen V 3591, always coming through as well. Pleasure to see your face down there. Charlotte Brown Jones, thank you so much. Charlotte says, thanks for your updates for us older people that don't have time to watch feeds all the time. You're a sweetheart. Enjoy your coffee, lol. I certainly will. Thank you so much. I appreciate you buying me a coffee. That's very sweet. And Hopkinar, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you, my love. And then Singing IE, I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm going to go with singing. Angie. Yeah, Angie. I believe you can fly. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know I was talking a lot about on the channel last night in the live video about how, I'm taking the step to do Only Murders in the Building. The first non-Big Brother thing that I'm covering on the channel, and I'm very nervous about it. But do you know what? I'm going to bet on myself, and I want to believe that I can turn this channel into something bigger. And with the support of people like you behind me, Angie, I believe I can, and that's very sweet saying you believe I can fly. I appreciate that support, truly. And then over on PayPal, we've got Tia Hayne Dudley. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Tia Hayne Dudley, thank you so much for your kindness. And says, the paid dolphin actor, ha 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 ha, you are the best. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's a reference to yesterday's video. And then Wayne Sugihara, thank you so much. Note from Wayne says, coffee and great recaps. Thank you so much to all you wonderful people who bought me a coffee yesterday. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you all have the best weekend, and hopefully we've got a good week of Big Brother ahead. I'll remind everybody that I will be covering Only Murders in the Building Season 4 when that begins next week. On August 27th is when we get the first episode, so I'll be covering it the day after. And I can't wait to get started. I hope you will all join me. If you haven't seen that show, I recommend you go watch it. Drop what you're doing and binge watch it this weekend, because it's an incredible show. You can find it on Hulu if you are in the States. I think Disney Plus elsewhere. But Only Murders in the Building, Steve Martin, Martin Short, Selena Gomez, Meryl Streep, Paul Rudd. It's a stacked cast, and it's murder mystery, and it's comedy, and it's just brilliant on so many levels, and I'll be covering it next week as we delve into a season-long murder mystery, picking up all the clues and the pieces. I can't wait, so come be a detective with me. But anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.